So we got an interesting video that I want to do, and I want to talk to you guys. A lot of people are tuned into my channel because they want to learn how to be able to afford a Lambo. So I was doing a little bit of research with my girlfriend, and we were talking about the interesting thing about the educational background of most billionaires and most millionaires. So I looked up an article. She sent me an article about talking about billionaires, but I wanted to create some content around millionaires because becoming a millionaire is not as difficult as becoming a billionaire, and becoming a millionaire, I think, is more attainable than people actually think. So I'm gonna have my daughter read off the top educational backgrounds or degrees that millionaires have.
You remind me of someone, but I'm not gonna mention who it is. The guy who introduces his welcome to my garage. Knowledge!
Will motivation. Will motivation.
You're watching Will Motivation. Here is where we create, educate, and motivate. Welcome to Will Motivation. Holla.
Starting with number one.
So number one is engineering.
Having a background in engineering. So that's actually what my background is in. And that can include things like computer engineering or computer science, electrical engineering, mechanical engineering. But engineers get paid a lot of money. And I think a lot of times when you have an engineering background, you know how to do something, you know how to build something, you know how to engineer something. So that increases the chances that you can create $1 million idea if you have your own business, or you can work at a company and get stock in a company like Microsoft or some .com or some tech company and get a whole bunch of stock options and become a millionaire that way. So I think that's why engineering is number one on the list. So what's number two?
MBA.
MBA, so that's a master's in business administration. So if you're wondering, you know, what that is, a lot of people will know what these things are, but if you're wondering what somebody does who has an MBA, that's basically you went and you got your 4-year degree in whatever, and then you went and got a master's degree in business, usually with some type of focus like marketing, or could even be real estate or whatever, but you got a master's in business administration, so that means you can run a business at a high level. And you know, MBAs get paid a lot at different companies, but also you might open up your mind and your opportunities to some entrepreneurial stuff if you got an MBA. And an MBA is usually a 2-year degree that you get after you have your 4-year undergrad degree. Economics. So economics is kind of tied in with financing. So the way I see it, if you got a degree in economics and that's on that list to be a millionaire one day, you probably understand how money works and how to get in the game and make the money. You know what I'm saying? So these people that have these economics degrees, they understand where to get money. They maybe are part of big deals for startup companies and stuff like that. And they're getting their cut on these deals and they're becoming millionaires. So that's my spin on it. But yeah, economics is the understanding how business or how money works as it relates to business and society and that kind of thing.
Number 4 is law.
Law. So I don't know if I'm the best person to figure out how lawyers become millionaires, but if you've got a law firm and you're sort of like an entrepreneur, so I'm guessing a lot of these millionaire lawyers run their own practice and they have high paying clients, you know, like, so if you look at some of these high profile legal cases that end up on TV, they're represented by people that have a background in law, and whoever owns that law firm likely is a lawyer, and probably has multiple degrees, and they're becoming millionaires off of their clientele.
Business administration.
So this goes hand in hand with the same thing I said about an MBA. These are basically people that get into business, and probably a lot of them are entrepreneurs. So the same applies for the info about an MBA. But a business administration degree is is a 4-year degree, and an MBA is, you know, your 4 years plus 2 extra years for a master's.
Commerce.
Commerce. Wow, commerce is on the list.
Yeah.
Same thing, same background as economics, but you're involved in how money moves. So probably a lot of millionaires were made as e-commerce came about, and figuring out how to make money as all of these .coms were getting into online commerce, like PayPal, all of the mechanics behind making online payments, and how technology is changing how money moves around. These people that are in commerce are probably part of these startup companies and probably becoming millionaires that way. But there may be other ways as well. I'm just giving you my perspective and my thoughts on it. Accounting. Wow. Man, so top 10 millionaires have background in accounting. That's pretty impressive. So accountants, I'm guessing a lot of these accountants probably started their own firms, and all businesses need accountants. All, you know, businesses that get to be a certain size, you need accountants. And if you're running an accounting business and you got large clientele, your accounting company can become $1 million company. So that's my guess on how accountants are becoming millionaires.
Computer science.
Yeah. That's how we tried to make our millions, and how we started our business. I have a computer science background, so if you're a computer scientist, it's just like being an engineer. You can make things, and so computer scientists are either getting these good jobs at these startups and these big companies that are giving stock options, and, you know, the Microsofts out there. And there are people, you know, that I personally know that have become millionaires that work at these big tech startups and these tech giants, and they become millionaires that way. So becoming a computer science and being an entrepreneur, you can roll up your sleeves and write some software, some code, like Bill Gates did, and start your own company with your $1 million idea and become a millionaire. So I really, that's my vote on the list, is my favorite, because it's the barrier to entry in developing a software-based company is very low if you're a computer programmer. Finance, yeah. It's finance, yeah. We got, so on the top 10 list of people who become millionaires are people in finance, and these people in finance have a good background where they can get good jobs at all of these companies that I'm talking about, where millionaires are being made. They have people that work at these companies that are in finance. All these companies have finance people that understand what to do with money, you know, how to make smart decisions with money, where to get money, you know what I'm saying, where to put money. So all of these companies that have lots of money to work with, like when I went to go visit Microsoft's one of my clients, I went to go visit them, and they gave me a tour, and their initial building where they started the company, like, was a nice big building, probably the size of that hotel over there, and the company grew massive to be beyond that building. They have a whole campus now, right? But I asked the guy giving me the tour, shout out to Sean, I asked him, what do they do in that building now? Because I was just curious. And that whole building is full of finance people, and they manage Microsoft's money. They determine what to do with the money, all the cash that they have. See what I'm saying? So finance people are crucial. Yeah, it's crucial. So what's next on the list?
Politics.
Politics, crooked. No, I don't want to stereotype all politicians as being crooked, but I don't know. Like, this is one of those touchy areas where how do politicians become millionaires? Because I feel like my dad was a politician, and he was not anywhere close to becoming a millionaire, and he didn't make any money off of politics. So it's like one of those things where how do politicians become millionaires sounds a little bit iffy, or maybe coincidental. So I don't know if maybe politicians are able to get around the right people to create opportunities to make money. That would be my guess, to put it blunt.
They also have schools, the top 10 schools where they go to.
You know what? We might as well run down that list real fast. Oh, but before, these are the top 10 degrees, but like 30 or 40% of all millionaires actually did not complete college and finish to get a degree. So it doesn't mean you have to have a degree to become a millionaire. So I want to make that clear for all of those people out there that didn't go to college or went and didn't finish. Doesn't preclude you from being a millionaire. You can also become a millionaire because a lot of people, a very high percentage, did not finish college or maybe didn't even go to college. Okay, so don't be discouraged. But I think something like 60 or 70% of the people actually did go to college, but 30% is a large number, or 40% is a super large number. Like Bill Gates, he went to college, but he didn't finish, and you guys know he's a billionaire. Okay, go ahead, hit us with the list of top 10 colleges for millionaires.
So I just say all at once. Okay, so Harvard University, Stanford University, University of California, Columbia University, University of Oxford, MIT, NYU, University of Cambridge, University of Pennsylvania, and Cornell University.
My favorite on the list is going to be MIT, but you can guess by some of those schools that are very well-known schools, the opportunities that you get by going to these schools to work for companies that, you know, might turn you into a millionaire. So hope that you found this video informative, and we'll continue to do more videos like this in the future, if so. All right, this is Will Motivation and Ruby D signing out. Holla at you guys in the next video. Yo, this is Will Motivation. Just wanted to say thanks for checking out this video. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And also feel free to share this video with your friends and be a part of the movement. I'll check you guys out in the next video. Holla.